Imagine standing alone on an ancient African savanna. The sun is beating down. The grass reaches your waist. Somewhere nearby, a predator is watching you. A cheetah explodes from 0 to 60 in seconds. A lion overpowers prey twice its size. A leopard drags heavy carcasses up trees. Even a wolf has claws, fangs, and deadly killer instincts. And then, there's you. No claws, no fangs, no thick hide, no armor. Physically, humans were one of nature's absolute worst designs for survival among apex killers. So how on earth did we survive? The answer isn't that we grew stronger. We didn't. We survived because we forced nature's deadliest predators to fight on our terms. We turned heat into a weapon. We turned our shoulders into biological catapults, and we turned darkness into a fortress. Welcome back to Imtisk. To understand how weak humans outsmarted history's apex predators, we have to start with our strangest biological advantage of all: sweat. Imagine tracking an antelope in the heat of midday. The animal spots you. It sprints away, disappearing over the horizon. You don't chase it. You simply walk. Eventually, you find it resting under a tree. It sees you again, panics, and sprints away. And once again, you just keep walking. This sounds ridiculous. Why chase an animal that is 10 times faster than you? Because this was never a race of speed. It was a war against heat. Most mammals can run fast, but they overheat quickly. To cool down, they must stop and pant. But panting while running is biologically exhausting. Humans evolved a completely different system. We sweat. Our bare skin allows continuous evaporative cooling while we move. Combined with spring-like tendons, long legs, and upright posture, humans became endurance machines. The predator had speed. The human had stamina. The prey could escape in seconds, but the human kept coming for hours. This is persistence hunting. By forcing prey to run repeatedly in extreme heat, humans pushed fast animals to total physiological collapse. We didn't need to be faster, we just needed to outlast them. Endurance brought us close to prey, but getting close to sharp horns and teeth was still deadly. So, evolution gave us our next breakthrough. To a chimpanzee, a rock is just a rock. To a human, a rock is a high-velocity missile. Humans are the only primates capable of high-velocity throwing. Our shoulders, torsos, and arms act like a biological catapult. When you throw, kinetic energy travels from your feet, rotates through your hips, stores in your shoulder joint, and releases like a snapped rubber band. This changed the rules of engagement forever. A lion's teeth are permanently attached to its body. It must risk its life to bite. Our weapons were detachable, replaceable, and lethal from 50 paces away. Even better, a predator takes 1,000,000 years of genetic evolution to grow bigger teeth. A human can invent a deadlier spear in an afternoon and teach it to their children tomorrow. We replaced physical strength with cumulative technology. Yet even with endurance and spears, humans faced one terrifying limitation: nighttime. Unlike big cats or wolves, human night vision is terrible. For millions of years, sunset turned our ancestors from clever hunters back into helpless prey. Every rustle in the dark grass meant sudden death, until we tamed fire. Fire was the ultimate tactical game changer. It didn't just cook food or keep us warm, it completely redefined the battlefield. A roaring campfire created a glowing defensive perimeter. Inside the circle of light, humans gathered, coordinated, kept weapons ready, and kept watch. A night predator relies entirely on surprise and darkness. Fire took away their only tactical advantage. By creating our own artificial daylight, we turned our weakest hours into a defended fortress. It is easy to paint our ancestors as invincible prehistoric superheroes. They weren't. Predators remained deadly, and history is full of terrifying reminders. In 1898, during the construction of a railway bridge over Kenya's Tsavo River, 2 man-eater lions terrorized hundreds of workers. Night after night, these lions bypassed defenses, dragged men from their tents, and devoured them. It took months of intense hunting before humans finally killed them. The Tsavo lions proved a sober truth. We never conquered nature through brute force. We survived solely because we were strategically superior. Think about what made us different. A cheetah is locked into its speed. A lion is locked into its muscle. If the climate shifts, their physical body becomes their cage. Humans broke that rule. We ran, we tracked, we threw, we burned, and most importantly, we taught. Knowledge accumulated. A single clever idea didn't die with the hunter who thought of it. It became tradition, then technology, and eventually human civilization. Next time you look at your reflection, remember, you are not built for raw strength or speed. You are the descendant of fragile primates who looked history's deadliest beasts in the eye and changed the rules of the planet. In fact, we didn't just fight predators, we did something much stranger. We took nature's most ruthless competitor, the wild wolf, and turned it into our closest ally. Want to know how that happened? Watch our next video. And if you enjoyed this story, hit subscribe to Imtisk for more wild chapters from human history.